Hello everybody, I'm Lucy, I'm from Czech Republic, and I'm doing this testimonial video for Nimea like 6 weeks after coming back home from my retreat. I'm not a person who would really believe in coincidences in life. But let's say that I heard about Nimea and about Ayahuasca itself in a podcast by a mere coincidence. It was a Czech girl who actually had been in Nimea and had the experience there. And at a certain point, she said some things which like really deeply resonated with me at the point of my life, and I just heard the calling. I cannot explain. It was like, I have to go here, and I have to have this experience, and I have to go now. Yeah, like within a week from hearing the podcast, I submitted the application, and once it was confirmed, and I really decided I'm gonna do this. I kind of banned myself from digging deeper and finding more details, because until that I didn't have much knowledge about natural medicines and shamans and psychedelics. That would be a pretty complicated topic for me. So I banned myself from digging deeper. I just had the feeling that I could trust to this girl who was sharing her experience, and that's what I have to do. And I didn't even share the truth like with my friends or with my family. There was just like one person who really knew where I'm going and what I'm about to do, because I was just so scared about the energies of our people, and their opinions, and what do they think, and yes or no, or you are crazy. So I didn't wanted this in my life. I just knew that I want to have like the purest experience, because I was totally green in the topic. So I wanted to have the purest experience, and then we can be like discussing something with anybody. And the day I stepped in Nimea, I really didn't realize like the deep rejection and denial in which I was. I was in a moment of my life where I really somehow like hated my life. Didn't want it to continue living the way I was living for many years, but I didn't really like knew how to change it in that moment. And so the day I stepped into Nimea, it was like I was in a magical place, a place which completely changed my life. And it's funny because when I went there, I was like, okay, I have to deal with this. This is like my stories. This is what I want to like get rid of and solve, and and I'm not gonna go there to look for friends. I don't want sharing. I don't want to look for friends. I don't want anything. I just want to deal with this, because I just hear that I have to be here. And I'm really glad that in all my stubbornness and the deep rejection which I had to many topics in my life, I did listen the calling, and I did the trip. So Nimea Kaya, it's, as I said already, it's a magical place. It's such a beautiful environment. It's a place where you enter and you know you are safe. You are in safe hands. You are safe. The people, the staff, the facilitators which are there are just angels itself. I had never met such beautiful people as I met in Nimea. Overall, the people who did the retreat with me, the facilitators, the staff, they are so deeply committed and devoted to you, to your experience, to keep you safe, to let's say guide you, guard you, and protect you along your journey. I would have never ever believed in my life that you can actually come to a place and meet like 25 beautiful souls. And it was like very funny because I was in this mood, like, you know, not looking around, not wanting to meet anybody. And in the first ceremony already, like Mother Ayahuasca was showing me since the beginning all my weak points and everything, like what is like really necessary to work on in my life. And in the first ceremony she showed me like that all is one. We are all one, like how we are connected in between, like the nature and animals and people, and how we really, like, you know, need each other. And so it was so beautiful because already in that moment, in the first ceremony, I felt like deep love for all the people who were part of my experience. And by today, I know that I found friends for life and people I really deeply love, and I'm so grateful that they came to my life. So we were laughing after each ceremony. You have an integration session. You can share. You don't have to share. Like if you don't feel it, you don't have to do it. But I was like, well, you know, I thought that I will like never share anything, and just at the end I was so happy that I could share, and I could be part of their sharing, and we could like live the things together and support each other. So that was like mind-blowing for me. And so that was really beautiful. And the second and third ceremonies for me personally were very difficult. There were like complicated topics of my life which I wanted to look at and to work on in a very different way that I ever like did until now. And mainly the third ceremony was like, I guess I just opened the door of the hell of the memories of my life and traumas and things what happened to me. And so I was honestly very scared after the third ceremony. I didn't want to do the fourth one. I thought that like I will never ever do this again. But as I'm saying, all the people around me were so loving and so much caring, and they really helped me a lot to go through this. And I did the fourth ceremony. I didn't run away, thanks God. And it was the most beautiful ceremony and experience I really ever had. Mother Ayahuasca, she was like with a lot of love and gentleness, really laughing on me and on the topics I wanted to work on, which were like perfect and solved, and there was no problem. And it was just, you know, you have to be looking at this and this, and I was like, no, I'm not going there. And she was really showing me practically since the beginning that I tend to, like, when I'm scared or I'm in denial or I'm confused, that I really tend to, like, how I tend to behave with myself or with other people, and how confusing that can be. And she really taught me the deepest gratitude possible for the life I have and for everything I have. And I do believe I was born again that night, that my old self, which was pretty much denying and rejecting and like kind of headless chicken, you know, always running from one thing to another, so I don't have to spend time with myself. And that stayed somewhere in the jungle. It definitely didn't came back to Czech with me. And yeah, so I'm so grateful for this experience. I couldn't ever put it in words how much. And my life has changed completely since then, and even that, like, it's difficult for me to be doing videos and be seen and this way and share so openly. I do feel like I'm grateful that the Czech girl did the podcast and I could hear it. So I really want the people out there to have the possibility to hear my story and maybe hear their part of calling. And I would really love to say, like, whoever feels the calling, whoever has it in mind already, whoever is thinking about ayahuasca, about doing the retreat, about coming to Nimea, guys, please just don't wait. Don't wait, don't postpone it in your calendars for better time or more suitable time. Just pack your things and go. Go and change your life for the best it could ever be. You will be in a super safe and beautiful environment with absolutely outstanding people, facilitators. A part of the ceremonies in ayahuasca itself, you will be offered the integration sessions. You will be offered different kind of workshops. There is like I don't know, we did the workshop of belongings, which was kind of important to me. Somatic body. We did. There are workshops for the breath work, which is again one of the things which really changed my life a lot, because like all my life I had this kind of love and hate relationship with singing, but it always like cost me to open myself, to open the body, to open the voice. And yeah, after like this exercises and the workshop and the videos which we had been offered afterwards to follow, my singing teacher, who knows me like all my life, was like, well, I have to tell you that I'm so amazed by the way you are breathing now, like your voice is somewhere completely different. And I was like, yeah, finally, I could do it once in my life. And like, you would never believe who you will meet in the jungle and what they can teach you. So highly recommendable for everybody. And there is always like the possibility you can keep in touch with the facilitators. You can keep working on your stuff. It doesn't end up there. you just find friends for a lifetime and find people who will always be there to support you if you ask for help. And yeah, so so that's the principal message I wanted to share with this. Go to Nimea, guys. Change your life for you. Do that for you. You will be grateful. I'm not saying that it's the most pleasant experience what you will experience during the ceremonies. It depends on how deep you want to go. Mother Ayahuasca will always respect your wish of how deeply you want to go, and the things you will ask, you will be answered. And just do that for you. Change your life, and fulfill your journeys. So thank you all. Lots of love, and take care.